So hello and welcome, guys. Hi, Sonali ma'am. Hi, Ritwik. Welcome to ETimes. How are you guys doing?
Very well,
We're
Imran.
good.
Thank you for having us.
All right, that was in sync. Okay, so today we're going to talk about your show that's called WhistleBlower. The trailer looks amazing. I checked out the trailer earlier. Yeah, so much of talent in one screen. I can't hold myself just watching the trailer. It literally gave me some goosebumps. I want to know, what are we expecting from this particular WhistleBlower? It looks amazing. First of all, I want to know from you guys, what can we expect?
I think extension of what you're feeling right now. That's all we want to, we want that to get translated in the entire country or the globe, because we want everybody to watch the show, first of all, get entertained, and at the same time, get a thought out of it, get some courage that we are trying to share. This show is written beautifully and put together very nicely. We are very happy that we all are part of Whistleblower, because very few times you can be a part of some entertainment which is going a little beyond your comfort zone. I'm so happy that OTT is coming aggressively and talking about good content, stories which are fearless, which are not put together because we can have 4 stars. Actors, producer, ये music director है, and project बन गया तो it will earn something. OTT will not count on such peripheral numbers, I think. Right. So somewhere I'm feeling very happy that Whistleblower is here from tomorrow. All 9 episodes are going to be yours, and it is up to the audience what they want to take away from this show, apart from getting entertained.
That's correctly put. Ritu, this is just a second show. I want to know, how excited are you for this one?
Very, very, and I'm extremely nervous also, but I'm more excited than nervous, I guess. But I'm very excited, and it's been a while that any of my work has come out, and it's coming out after quite some time. It's been over a year and a half since the previous one released. So I thought after the first one that the jitters will go, but apparently not. So I'm quite excited, and I'm as excited as you are after watching the trailer, because I've also only seen the trailer. I've not seen the show yet. I'm waiting to see the show, and I'm really hoping that the amount of love and affection we put into the show is also reverted by the audiences. I hope they lap it all up, and if that happens, then nothing like it.
All right, but let's talk about the talent that we have, the ensemble cast in the show. Right, you're sharing screen space with Ravi sir, Sonali ma'am, there's Sachin sir also. Okay, tell me what it gives, like a young actor like you. Does it encourage you, or does it like you get a little scared, or how does it work when a young actor is working with such talented people around? How does it go?
Well, it gives me a reality check that I'm not the young actor in the crew. I'm probably the oldest one, because the amount of energy, the amount of drive, and the amount of just pure passion and love for what they do, they come with that vibe on set on a daily basis. After having had done it for a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, and they're back and they're just putting in that much amount of love. It is so inspiring, because at times I just watch them, and all I think in my head is, will I be this passionate when I'm even close to the amount of work that they've done? Will I? Because if not, then it's not worth it, because these guys make it worth it, and that's why the performances come out so well on screen, because they do it with so much love.
So now, ma'am, you have to add anything to it. Tell us about the ensemble cast, and also Ritwik separately. I want to know, what do you feel about this guy?
I would just, while Ritwik was talking, I want to show you a photo. I met Rohini Hattangdi ma'am today.
Okay.
Oh. I just want to. So she's a dear friend, and I don't want to mention her age, because the amount of enthusiasm she has. She was part of Gandhi, and she was part of so many iconic films and plays and languages. Somewhere I call her Ro. I don't feel like calling her Rohini ma'am or Rohini ji or Rohini tai. Both of us are Maharashtrians, but I call her Ro, because she's so energetic, and without being energetic for the sake of it. She's not like, let's do a nice scene together. She's not like that. The passion is riding within, and they want to, unko ghusna hai role mein. उनको बहुत अच्छा काम करना है. तो when Ritwik was talking about our ensemble cast, I just felt that, with every scene you are a new actor.
Right.
So somewhere Whistleblower gave us that opportunity to be with one another, to be our characters. I'm liking OTT platform. This is my first OTT show. We were together for a longer time. We have many episodes. We have many days to spend together. And it is not understanding each other, but it is about developing our characters also. So there is a certain amount of ambition within you where you want to be very good. You don't want to overshadow the actors with you, but you want to be really good.
Right.
And that inclusiveness where you don't fear suggesting something to others or receiving their suggestions. So I think we all operated from that love, thanks to our team leaders, each and every one of them, and Manoj, who was so particularly concerned about every character. I think looking back, we will have a lot to say about Whistleblower rather than saying it before the show is released.
All right, so let's save it for that. Okay, since we're talking about OTT so much, I want to know from you guys. People are consuming content like never before. OTT is coming up with a lot of new content. New actors are coming up on the platform. We can see a lot of talent happening. I want to know, as an actor, what liberty does an OTT platform gives you?
What liberty?
Yeah, as an actor.
As an actor, I don't know. As writers, probably writers have a lot of free hand because they don't have the pressure of completing the film in 90 minutes. Because these days we are talking about pages and minutes. I don't think anybody will make 3-hour film anymore.
Right.
Like test match has become one day has become 2020. The films are also becoming crisp and shorter. But at the same time, on the other hand, we have content which is like OTT, where we have 8, 9, 10 episodes. So I think writers are definitely celebrating because we need good writers, and ultimately I think India is known for having good and original writers.
Right.
For actors, for director also it's a boon because director can be with his subject for a longer time. He can experiment a little more. For actors, I feel it gives a lot more ease. No actor is in a hurry to impress the audience or impress co-actors and win over one another. This is my very first show, so Ritwik will have little more than what I am saying, but I somewhere feel there is no rush in our heart to impress each other or to overshine. I always feel scared of actors who just hit a sixer every time they come on screen. You feel scared, you don't know, and they don't interact much, but they just give a kadak performance and they go.
Okay.
I feel a little scared, but OTT is giving that liberty to everyone to be a team member. Nobody is going to hit a century or a solo century. You need the co-batsman.
Right.
You need your partners when you want to score well. So OTT is definitely giving that insight that you are a team.
Oh, that's a very good perspective. Ritwik, I want to know, since both the shows are on OTT, tell me what liberty as an actor, like a fearless platform like OTT gives you,
Everything that ma'am said is absolutely true. Firstly, I feel like we are human beings. We always think grass is always greener on the other side. that is one of the biggest flaws we have. So for the first time in my life, I actually shot for a feature film. Just a few weeks back, I got done with it. I realized that when I was doing web shows, like when I'm shooting for a web show, I feel like I'm shooting for 80 days, 90 days, and you're playing that part for so many days, and those days are spread across a lot of months, and you're just playing one character for that long. It gives you a lot of liberty to just live the character more, and perform more and show more layers, of course, but all of that is already written. So you already know what you're diving into. So in your head, somewhere you feel, yaar, film karni chahiye yaar, 15-20 din mein ek character khatam, next one, move on, let's do that. And then when I was shooting for the film, all I kept thinking is, yeah, I'm not able to explore my character. I need more time. So I'm telling you, grass is always green on the other side. So we'll never appreciate what we already have. But if you actually sit back and think, every medium has its own boon and also its own curse. But our job is to just entertain and engage people and tell stories. चाहे जो medium हो हम दिल से करेंगे, that is all. Yeah, who it doesn't matter.
That's nicely put. But I think I want to talk about your look as well in the show. Okay, we saw this a sweet boy in Bandish Bandit. Everyone like was in love with you at that time. Okay, you were the love of the country at that time. In this particular one, I saw your head got shaved and all. Tell us about this. Like, it's totally drastic change in the character, drastic change in the look as well. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, I myself was quite surprised that the creators of this show thought of me, because at that point Bandish had just released. It was a couple of months after Bandish had released, and Mukesh Chabra's casting team, Studio Next team, Priyesh Kaushik from it, Ritesh sir, Manoj Pillai, all of them came with a very tunnel vision of and not tunnel vision in the wrong way, tunnel vision in the right way. Like, they were very focused and they were very sure about one thing, is that your look needs to change. Because we already on paper know that this is nothing like what you've played before. There's poles apart. What else can we do with you physically? So then we were talking about physical attributes of what we can give Sanket and why, so on and so forth. And then they came up with the idea that in the show, a certain incident happens, and because of that incident, then maybe you can trim your hair. I said, trim my hair? Yeah, sure, trim my hair. Yeah, but by trim we mean, will you go bald? I was like, wait, what? Do you want me to go bald? I said, will you? I mean, if you're comfortable with it. And then I said, just give me a day. I went back, read all the 10 episodes again. And I felt, yeah, Sanket deserves this. Let's do it. Let's give him all my time. Let's give him my head. Let him become my deity. I give my sacrifice to him. And let's do it. And it's working. Everybody's noticing. And a lot of people have just been saying that you're unrecognizable, which is very surprising and throwing off for me. But if it is, then great. I mean, kudos to everybody who made WhistleBlower.
And you actually shaved your head. That's amazing. Ma'am, this kind of dedication you look into an actor, right? An actor needs a dedication like this, right?
Absolutely. I not just because Ritwik is part of this show and he's my co-actor. Somewhere I felt it is so heartwarming to see actors coming from such dedication and being so light, being so crisp. Because you don't want. I personally don't like discussing acting so much, because some actors have this tendency to come together and start discussing what is acting for them. I don't remember any time I have discussed that with Ritwik, or for that matter anybody on our show. We were ourselves, and Manoj wanted us to be ourselves. He was always tweaking our wrong gestures or tones, probably, if we were going off track. But I really enjoyed working with Ritwik. I have high hopes from him. I really hope that I'm happy for the phase that he is in right now, because we are struggling to, we in the sense as a team, we are struggling to get his dates. And may this phase last longer. May you be flooded with work, Ritwik, because I also had that question which everybody is asking him, that do you know classical music? And I am sure after this show, people will have variety of questions for him. And I'm very happy I got to meet such wonderful talent, and I got to share the screen for at least few scenes. Fun. And I have all my best wishes for him.
They always do this. They always I feel so. Now I won't be able to speak. You can keep talking to ma'am. I'm just gushing now.
Do that, you are allowed to. Once you start performing, you won't gush. तुम कच्चा खा जाओगे हर एक को. तो अभी gush करना है तो कर लो.
Okay, ma'am. So I'll ask you one last question, since we are towards the end of an interview. Ma'am, when this project comes up, it has a little message to it. People tend to understand that message. Some people try to, not understand and take it in a wrong way. I want to ask you, as an actor, do you think cinema has the power to influence the society, or is just a mere reflection of the society? How do you guys see it?
Cinema or web shows? What did you say?
in a whole, as a cinema I'm talking about?
I feel any creative impression, be it poetry, plays, film, or OTT show, they definitely have some reference from our lives. It is close to our life, and that is what inspires the makers to make it or write it. For me, when I'm tirelessly saying this, when I'm talking about Whistleblower, for me, Whistleblower is a show which is, for me, tribute to all the media guys who are criticized so badly, including you, because the family doesn't understand what exactly you're doing. If you're passionate about cinema, उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? तो क्या फिल्में देखते हो? This is what the family would have to say. Do you have any increment? Do you have a raise in your salary? That is the question.
Right.
क्योंकि तुम्हारे पैशन का होता क्या है वो किसी को पता नहीं चलता. हमारे पैशन का बहुत कुछ होता है. We get applauded, we get awards, we receive glamour, we are busy clicking selfies, and we are on the high because we have so many people to attend to us and cater to our whims and fancies. But whereas all the media representatives are solo warriors, they do not have spot assistants to run after them कि अरे तुम्हारा सूप रह गया था तुम पी लो. They don't have costume assistant, the stylist who will say कि अरे सोनाली तेरा पल्लू ठीक कर लो because वो ठीक नहीं दिख रहा है frame में. Everything you have to do on your own, and for some purpose, for something that you are. I mean, I'm remembering someone like Alka Dudkar, who's a leading young journalist. I don't know, but she was doing a story about cycles with me. I am a cyclist, and she wanted to do a story. And that time I just felt that how nice somebody wants to do something about me. And it wasn't about me necessarily, it was about environment. She had a larger purpose in her mind. So from my end, I feel that Zainab Parker is a tribute to all the media personalities, small, big, criticized, non-criticized, neglected, felicitated, all of them. You guys are doing a great job. It is unfortunate that because of some people, the profession is getting blacklisted,
Right.
which shouldn't be the truth. I really hope that you all find that happiness and joyous space in your own lives also.
Thank you so much. We love cinema, man. That's for sure. Whatever we're doing right now is because of cinema. Ritwik, I want to know from you as well. Tell me, how do you see cinema? Do you think it has a power to influence the society, or just a mere reflection of society? How do you see it?
Both, and I think it's both. I think it's that and more. It is fiction, it is non-fiction, it is everything. It is everything that you've experienced, everything that you've not experienced but may have wanted to experience. It is everything that you've experienced and what triggered an imagination from it, and so on and so forth. It could be real, it could be not real, but there at least will be. I truly believe that no matter who makes what, like even if it's a student in a school making a short film, or whether it's an ad filmmaker, or whether it's a play, a music video, I think whoever makes what has at least one person as an audience in this entire world. So you've not made it for yourself. There is at least somebody who understands you. You can't be alone. There is no way. There's somebody who understands what you're trying to say. So it could be your reflection, your truth, and his or her reflection and her truth. That does not mean if it's not for somebody else that कि ये film नहीं है, ये cinema नहीं है, ये कहानी नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. And we very easily we fall into that trap of just saying that because I didn't connect to it, it didn't. It's not made right. No, it's not made right for me. So I truly believe that it's a reflection of the society. It's a mirror to the society. It's an imagination of the society. It's a dug up reality of the society, because it's being watched by the society. It's being asked for by the society. It's being made by the society. So
that's very good. That's a good perspective as well. But thank you so much for chatting with me, guys, and best of luck for the Whistleblower. Best of luck, Sonali ma'am. Best of luck, Ritwik. We'll talk soon. We'll talk more. But for now, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you, Imran.
Thank you, Imran.
See you. Bye-bye.